Welcome to the latest episode of the Chosen Podcast. And today I have sitting with me, Bevan Booysen. How's it going, Bevan?
Good, my man. Really nice to see you, man.
Good, man. I see you styling and profiling, representing with a naked drive. Like. So, the last time we probably interacted was like high school. Like.
I think so, yeah.
So, since high school has been quite like 20 years almost.
Yeah, it's almost been 20 years. It's 2001.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, you finished 2000. You finished 2000. Yeah, before you.
That's right. Don't be giving away our age, please. Let's keep it on the DL.
I don't mind giving away my age. I mean, you are a bit more concerned about that. So you obviously been doing like a lot since then, like, and now you told me you're obviously working in property and stuff like that. Like, what led you to where you are now? Like, when you left school. What did you do? Like, how did you end up doing what you're doing now?
So, where I am now is actually not what I've actually been working towards. But look, a job is a job, we keep ourselves moving. So, when I left school, I actually went to UCT and I studied film, media and writing.
Okay.
And I did an undergrad in that. And then the year afterwards, I did a postgrad in sports management.
Okay.
So, I mean, who doesn't love movies and sport?
Yeah, is it too
why not get degrees in it?
Sure, that is so interesting. I never knew this. You started off with a bang here. Okay, and so what deviated you from that, like?
I think what deviated me from the path was I worked in sport after that. My entire career I moved into sport broadcasting, so content like golf, MotoGP, rugby, NFL, all kinds of stuff. So he sent out results, news, fixtures, things like that. And then I moved into the gambling industry, sports betting, horse racing. So I know every sport from UFC, like this man here, all the way to horse racing.
Okay, because you check in the odds and everything.
You need to know the odds. Yeah, you need to know everything about it.
To know this fight, to know that guy.
Exactly, why they're good, why they're bad, what's the likelihood.
Across all sports, like.
Every sport you can think of. I'm talking about, you know what's Yuckster?
Yeah. I know it's a very
Afrikaner Olympic Games.
Okay, so you're doing that type of thing. Okay, and so then
from that aspect we moved like football is my passion, so that's my first love and everything. So
and you're still very much involved in indoor football, I mean.
Oh yes, very much involved. Futsal. So futsal is five-a-side indoor football. Okay. So it's played on a hard surface, and it's just five players per team, and it's played indoors. Okay. So it's from the Brazilian form of football. So Ronaldinho.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, Ronaldinho, Coutinho, they all came. Anything ending in the O. They all came from that background.
But it's very small, like quick movement, like obviously because it's compact. Like.
100% correct. Very quick. It's all about attack. It's all about displaying your skills. And the nice thing is that it's because it's 5 versus 5. There's nowhere to hide. Okay. So if you want that court, then you have to show your skills. So you get the ball, you need to do something with it, and you need to be able to attack, defend. You need to be able to be quick. You need to do everything, and it's amazing to watch. Really good.
But there's like a league for futsal.
Correct. So I am the league administrator for the Cape Town Premier Futsal League. So that's the highest futsal league in Cape Town at the moment. So that is where senior men's teams are playing there. So we've got six teams in the league, and we play out in Broque.
Okay, do they have like a... They obviously they're not in the Olympics, but do they have like a World Cup or something like that to work towards? Like?
Yes, we actually have a South African national futsal team.
Yeah, so I mean obviously you move from Cape Town, from the Western Province, and you go to the Lagos, and then afterwards from there you go to, is there an opportunity to go overseas?
Yes, definitely. Look, I've got some connections in Dubai, Qatar, we've got people in the States, we've got a guy that played out in Australia, I think it was, in Wales. So there are opportunities, but it's very, I don't want to say marginalized sport, but it's not a very well-known sport.
Okay.
You know, because football, everybody knows football. Yeah. But if you say futsal, people will be like, what language are you speaking to here? so we're trying to kind of create a vibe for it because it's a great sport for juniors to develop their skills, like technical ability and their speed and like the attacking essence of what you want to watch in football. Like when you watch Brazil, what do you think of them as defenders? No,
because
even the
way they move is not like a defensive.
Even the defenders can score. Like they can actually slot in a 20-yard banger there, or they can dribble.
Okay, so it's that type of movement and stuff.
Correct. So yeah, so that's what we. So yes, you can work towards the World Cup. The World Cup is actually going to be in Lithuania in 2020. Next year in Lithuania. So South Africa is now busy with a qualifier to get into AFCON.
So they have an AFCON.
Yeah, so it's going to be in Morocco in January.
That's legal.
Yeah, so if
you go in, maybe.
Beat Morocco, I would like to go and watch the team. I'm not on technical stuff or anything like that, so I'd like to follow the team now and see how well they do. We've got very good players, so they all. The bulk of the best players at the moment are based in Durban and Pietermaritzburg.
Okay.
So that's where the real futsal players are at. Look, Cape Town has a lot of skill, but
we're lucky if you could go there and cover the content and maybe push it out, you know.
You actually sitting here now and listening to actually give me a very, very good idea.
Yeah, I think that's how, like for me, like I'm gonna tell you a little bit of a secret how I got into certain places, like doing this podcast, and now I've become like through doing this podcast I've become a member for the EFC. And now you like sort of get into myself and my photographer, Faisal. So now we get into events and stuff like that. And yeah, I haven't covered a lot, but yeah, we cover events. So people will.
They know you.
If you start covering and do more to afford, like it's junk that you have to sort of do your portfolio first before people give you. But I mean that's only that's how it goes.
I think that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. To actually just show people what you're capable of doing, and then they realize, you know what, I trust you with this, and I'd like to.
Also, what people will be happy with, like the organization will be happy is because if you push out content, it will bring in sponsors and stuff like that. There's a possibility to bring sponsors, and I'm guessing is that the way you're speaking doesn't seem like there's a lot of sponsors involved in futsal.
Not really, because like I said, it's a small sport at the moment, so sponsors want to know that they have a lot of attention, they have a lot of eyes on you. So you need to build that, and we kind of have to create that, like you said, a portfolio. So we got to go out there, create, get the content, show them, look, this is what's happening, and then bring the audience in and let them see this is what's happening. So that's why the Cape Town Premier Futsal League is actually bringing in a big audience. I mean, it's on a Wednesday. And we got people from Bishop Lavis, we got people from Mitchell's Plain, from Athlone, from Naga, from Grassy Park, from Ottery, all coming into Bellville area because that's the only venue, the suitable venue that we have to play, but they're all coming and they're coming to watch.
And how many matches like on a Wednesday?
So there's 3 matches per night, so from 7:30 until 10:30. So we have 3 matches.
Okay, that's cool. So if anybody wants to check it out, then people can go check it out, go watch it and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you can go and check out
futsal sometime.
Definitely check out the website www.ctpfl.co.za.
Lekker, man.
So yeah, there's all the content there, everything is there. And I'm the administrator, so gotta do all the work, pictures, gotta do all the writing, gotta do all the editing.
One day you'll leave the reverse. So recently you started you and Liam Benter, yourself and Liam Benter started the Broque Brasse.
Yes.
Tell me about the Broque Brasse, because I just see what I see from the internet, from Facebook. He's like he's doing polls, like, and I voted like a couple of times on some polls, like. But what is your end game for the end game? For the Broque Brasse?
I like how perceptive you are that you know that it's just like the beginning, because a lot of people think we plan on doing that like the whole time.
Nah, I know you're doing something.
Yeah, and no one's ever like really asked us like, is there an end game? Because we always have to tell them like, look, there is an end game. And the end game is simple. We want to have a YouTube channel where the two of us basically run a show weekly, if possible, but bi-weekly is fine as well until we can get things going. We just do what Liam likes to call elevated crackpad. So we look at topics ranging from news to sport to celebrities to current events, social media aspects, and we talk nonsense about it, man. We have some fun with it, but in a Cape Town style and manner.
Yeah.
And we want to involve our community in it as well.
Yes.
So if you look at the polls that we're doing with Broque Brasse, it's always myself versus Liam, and we vote on stuff.
Okay.
And then we get a lot of interaction on the comments. Like a lot of people.
I see the numbers are good.
Yeah, the numbers are good. It was never about the numbers. It was about the fun. It was always about the fun. And like I like ragging on people, man. That's like my thing. Like people say, oh no, the thing you chose was crap, and then I'm like, yeah, your mommy's crap. and we get the banter going and we have a little laugh. So it's all about having fun. But yeah, that was started by accident. Like Liam just took a picture that I was making the influencers on Instagram, dressed up in a gown, and I made myself look pretty there. And then I put on the liquor, caption there about feeling cute, might delete later, that kind of thing. And then he took a pic of himself, like a towel on his head and stuff like that. And then he put it together and he said like, which one would you choose? And then people voted on it. And I mean, that was in maybe I think July. And from July up until now, we do a post every Monday to Friday.
Okay.
So every Monday to Friday, you'll find a poll that you can vote on.
Yeah, so people check it out. You can vote on this poll. I'm sure there's a lot of people that know both of us that they've been voting already. Like, I see like some of your stuff can get a little bit. The people can get a bit heated in the arguments, like obviously you stoking the fire and stuff like that.
100%. I love it when people get emotional. That's what I feel the best. Because I love to be hated. It's liquor. But look, it's all in jest, it's all in fun. It's never crude or to put anybody down or anything like that. If ever we feel it's happening like that, then we don't want to entertain it. So we get positive feedback when we go out. People tell us like, I love the poll that you did on this. I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? They're like, no, this, you should try this. They give us ideas on things. Yeah. So that's the kind of interaction we want. And I like the fact, in the beginning I thought Brasse would just be like a lot of guys commenting on stuff, but there's a lot of female contributors, and that for me is awesome. Because it's both male and female contributors, and we really can't split. We don't know who's more and who's less. It's just amazing that everybody wants to be involved in it, and it's a lot of fun, man. But we want to take it to the next level where we can actually have the YouTube channel, and then also highlight a lot of things in Cape Town as well, because like we were discussing a lot about American influences and things.
Like I see you guys wear like all Cape Town like gear and your Brasse. That's how you represent like. So obviously that's what you're alluding to in the.
That is 100%
that space.
Although I must admit, like, look, our content is mostly American, like movies, a lot of American movies, a lot of American sport, UK things. And we try to throw in a little bit of local content here and there, but we find the reactions to be a bit low in the sense that people don't.
It's weird in that sense that people don't contribute to local, and they'd rather be attracted to the international market. Like
I think it's because I think we spoke about this. We grew up in that as well. Like when we watched KTV as kids, we watched X-Men, we watched Gummy Bears. All those things were produced in America. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like the clothing we wore, the distortions that we wore, and all those kinds of
all American.
That's American influences.
But it's slowly changing now. I see this like the Africanism and the colours is coming through in clothing and stuff like that. That's dope. Like, but yeah, I think we must try to push that more. Like
definitely. So we definitely try to push it a little bit. We don't want to be too overwhelming, and we don't want to say like, oh, cast this out, don't look at this and don't look at that. So we push it in there and we see how people react to it, and also just to show them like, look, Cape Town needs to be Cape Town content in Cape Town. How can I say, Cape Town, people producing things, creating things must be culture. Cape culture must be put out there for people to see.
For the world to see. Yes, and the only way for the world to see it is like if we produce the content ourselves, because nobody else is gonna pay to produce our content. They're not gonna like Netflix is not gonna say it's like some cash to make like a Cape Colored series or something like that. We have to create it ourselves, we have to create the means. But I see there's a lot of guys that's made like it is happening. It's just like if you look at youngster, like, he's been doing well, like, and he's obviously he's everything is that Cape culture.
Yeah.
So now he's putting out and he's getting further and further and stuff like that. I also know that there's like, if I look from a filmmaker side, like Rian Booysen making part 2 of material now.
Yes.
Check that out.
I saw.
So it's like, obviously the first one must have done wow. Now they're making a part 2, and I mean, that is like, I think this is the first time they're making like a part 2 of a colored sequel, like a sequel of like anything like that. I know of like it's like yo, the first one did that well, like, and it's not like sometimes a lot of the movies that come out is very gang culture orientated, like, and we're not just about that, man. We're not just about gang culture, like orientation. Yeah.
Different stories. I'd like to see different stories because we can't keep using stereotypes to show what a black male looks like, what a black female looks like, what a colored male looks like, and because you see it and you're just like, oh, black female mama. You know what I mean? A black male gardener or petrol attendant. No, nonsense. It's none of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And a colored male doesn't have to be portrayed as a gangster. You know what I mean? Or unemployed and all that kind of stuff. We are CEOs, we are directors, we are dancers, we are many things. You know, I work in IT, we do all kinds of things. So let us portray those stories as well and make those interesting. Stop being afraid to break away from what they call the canon. The canon is where you know this is the formula and it's always been working like this and this is what we must stick to. We have to break free of that and start casting people in different light so that we can actually see, oh, this is reality and these are the things that are happening. And we need to actually support that. That's the main thing.
But it is happening. There is 100%. There is a slow people are slowly gravitating towards it. Like, I wanted to bring this up on a post earlier, but have you noticed top billing is going away?
Yes, I saw that. I don't know how I'm going to see inside the house of rich white people now. But yeah,
so people is obviously waking up to the fact that that's not what people want to see actually. People maybe want to see realness, not just like one type of tale being told all the time.
Yeah, I mean, look, 23 years is a long time.
Telling the same story. Telling the same story.
There's a heck of a formula they use there. But it shows you that times are changing and people don't want to consume that anymore. I mean, how many people even own a television? Let's be honest. Everybody's on Netflix. Everybody can. I can stream sport on there. I don't need to have a TV. You know what I mean? We are content with watching on our phones and watching on an iPad, watching on your laptop. So the internet is that's the future. Yeah. So everybody they fell behind because they didn't want to get with the times. You can't keep that formula. Exactly. You have to change, you have to evolve, and you need to know what is everybody busy with.
The SABC and the government, they should be gravitating towards these newer type of ways of doing things. I feel like radio is good and TV is good and all, but they should look at how to produce new content for us, for everybody.
Exactly.
Because if you do it in an old radio way, in an old TV way, and if you push out content like that, our stories are not going to be told, and then people's not going to consume them.
Yeah.
We're going to gravitate to the private sector and how the private sector showing stuff like the Netflixes and I don't see DSTV doing it so much. I see there's a new series that they're making quite a big hoo-ha about Tracker. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's locally produced. Locally produced. Everything is done locally.
I only watch Arnold's like.
But that's another one that's good.
Yeah,
that's another one that's good.
What about
Friends as well?
Who was in there?
People, you see, and people are starting to gravitate to those type of things.
Yes.
Like Arnold said, oh, locally produced. And it's doing quite well. So
mix of cultures, mix of
the SABCs have to look at the new way of putting on content.
No, they have to 100%. I'm excited about it, but I hope that we can get to that point where we all just create. That's bottom line for me. Create, work with everybody. You know, just get together and collaborate. Collaborate with whomever you can so that you can create as much content as possible. It doesn't have to be refined, it doesn't have to be perfect. Put it out there and then get feedback from the viewers, from the listeners, from whomever. And then you know, okay, we need to work on this and we need to change a couple of things.
Another thing I like to mention is that I don't want to see the same type of content.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't just like I love like a lot of the content that has been put out there, like I like it. But they can't just depict us in a certain way, like in that content. Like in color jokes is all good and funny like it, but you can't just outduck with that. You know what I mean?
The cook sister jokes. I call that the lowest thought. I think Liam also says like the lowest common denominator of humor.
Yeah.
It's not intelligent, it's not thought provoking.
Yeah.
It's not
that type of content.
Yeah, it's like again it's stereotypes that you're using all the time. Those are fun, but exactly what you said, we can't keep going that way.
Yeah.
Because
there is space for it in the market, but that can't be the only thing.
And that's what we see on
it can't be the only thing.
That's what we see on Instagram. If you think about it, the influencers, I say influencers, they put out that garbage all the time, that common nonsense, and that needs to keep it if you work.
There is space for it because it's funny.
But
it's funny in some sense, but that can't be the everything. It can't be the only thing. So that's why it's upon us or others.
I'm looking for a guy from Grasse Park that loves sci-fi. Come make me a
something like that. That's interesting.
You know what I mean?
Like a nerd dude, like
go make me
a bad cave or something.
Go make a rom-com in Lavendale. Come do something interesting.
I like
you know what I mean? Because art imitates life.
Yeah.
It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
Because like the craziest thing you can think of hasn't really happened somewhere in the world. So now you just need to tell that story in a thought-provoking way. You know what I mean? And we need to teach each other and learn from each other how to do it. That's the hardest part. Don't keep the how to yourself. Like the way you've set up things as well. You've done it. You just do it. You know what I mean? And you're learning as you're going, and that's how it needs to be done. And then you collaborate with people that come along as well. And you say, listen, how can I make this better? And you move with it.
Oh wait, thanks for the compliment. So I see you're into obviously creating content, but you dipped your finger in stand-up comedy, or you dipped your toes with your finger. You dipped your toe in stand-up comedy.
Alles was in.
But I don't see you doing like loads of scenes. What's up? Like why? Why did you get stuck in?
I started 2 years ago. I started with stand-up, and then I just thought to myself, it's something I'd like to try. And many people told me try it. I think you'd be good at it. And to be honest with you, nerves. It's just nerves. Like I'm not one for the limelight. Like Liam always says, he enjoys that, the stand-up comedy thing, and I said I like being an MC. More than I like stand-up comedy, because he said he likes his set, he likes to do his thing, and he enjoys that pressure in a way of whether he's gonna make them laugh or they're gonna like like that kind of thing. And I'm like, no, I don't like that.
when you get your show going, then obviously you'll have banter on in your show and be able to shoot when you shoot it. Then you must maybe try to take that show and put it on a live stage. Maybe that is something that
you see. This is why we must collaborate, because these ideas that you keep giving, these are gems. And
a live stage.
That is exactly what.
Especially if you got that chemistry, because you got like a special. Obviously, you guys got that chemistry that you can't just like have that chemistry with anybody.
No.
You know what I mean? That is built over the years and stuff like that, and nurtured. It's been through stuff together. It's built you to this place. So when people also see that chemistry on camera, they gravitate towards it. Like. So that's dope. Like. And obviously people see it in your posts, the way you interact. So they gravitate to it because it's real. Then it's
100%. Like I know Liam for 18 years. So that's 18 years is that's like a teenager. So we do have that chemistry and stuff, and that's exactly that. People gravitate towards it because it's natural, number one. It's not forced. It is what it is, because he has his own identity that's different to mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we might be on the same thinking level. Like there's sometimes where I'll just say something and he'll be like, yeah, exactly that. And then there's other days he'll be like, man, bro, you think like, no, God, what are you thinking? You know?
That's cool, yeah.
So that is like you said, that's the chemistry that you want, and people gravitate towards it and they pick up on chemistry. They know when you're faking and they know when it's legit. Like we can't underestimate an audience of any sort, because they are intelligent as can be, and you can't boof them. You just go.
So recently, one of your friends passed away, I believe. Did he go to Norman show?
Yes, David van Niekerk. He was in my round. He played in 2001.
Yeah, so and it's like for me, like it's like a lot of people that I know knew him as well, and he kind of hard because he was like our age, like, and he passed away from a heart attack, and it's like he was obviously jogging and he was fit and stuff like that, and I used to keep fit, I haven't anymore. So it does all a bit hard, like that has happened, or somebody so young could leave us. Has it affected you, and how has it affected you? Like, especially because he's so young, maybe he's like your bride, your age.
It's so weird that we're speaking about David now, because yesterday we actually had a celebration for his birthday. His birthday was on the 16th of October, so his family had like a small get together with family and friends from high school and stuff like that. So it was a nice, a touching moment here and stuff. And now he's starting a foundation for him. He was an attorney, so his law firm now is starting the David Van Dijk Foundation. So I'm gonna be the chairperson there.
Sure.
I just found out last night, so I'm just as surprised as everybody. So yeah, and like you said, it was very scary because he was 35 years old. Prior to that run, he just got married 3 weeks before that. 3 weeks, he just got.
So he's like in our point in the life where we are like. So it's like
it's very scary, and it did, like you said, how did it affect me? It affected me hard. It was the scariest thing I ever heard in my life. In a sense that you don't expect to lose people that's so young, and
it's affecting to lose him in that way because he was a fit guy. He was jogging.
That was like his fifth half marathon or fourth time maybe doing 2 Oceans half marathon. So nothing out of the norm, and it just happened. Suddenly he just collapses and doesn't come back from it. So it was a horrible.
It has affected you, but have you learned to? Are you going to grow from it, or have you taken anything from it?
I've taken a lot from it. David was an advocate for Cape Town and for South Africa. So he promoted and punted everything in Cape Town. I'm talking about anything that resembled Cape Town. He loved it and he wanted people to support it. And the same for South Africa, like where he would advocate for people to get behind Bafana, get behind the Broque, get behind, like he was in Italy following cycling. Yes. And he was running behind the cyclists with a vuvuzela. That's the most introductive thing I can think of. That's South African thing you can do a cyclist to be Yeah, so that's the kind of guy he was, man. And then upon his passing, I got me thinking that I'd like to do more things for Cape Town. Go to my mother city, it's our home, and I wasn't really doing anything, so I've taken it upon myself to get involved with a lot of non-profit companies. I'm a director at one of the non-profit companies.
I saw you getting involved in collecting clothes
in Google.
And you're doing this in his name, like
the Run for David campaign is in his name. So there's a guy from Kailicha that I happened to meet very randomly, and he just asked me to help him run marathons. And this was prior to David passing, and I was like, this is crazy. How do you just walk up to a stranger and say, help me run a marathon? He didn't know me from a boss. So, my friend, that's exactly what I feel. But this was prior to David's passing. And then I was just like, no, this one is crazy. So I just gave him my number. And then I never thought about it again. A week later, that guy sent me videos and images of him running from Kailicha to Muizenberg every day and back. Do you know how far that is? It's like 40 k's.
Sure.
Every day he wants to run. I was like, oh my word. Nice. It looks like I'm sponsoring a run. And then when David passed, I was just like very down and very sad and like, because like, he was a great man. Like, did a lot for the community. He looked after his family very well. He was a successful attorney. I mean, he had his whole life ahead of him.
Yeah.
And then I just thought about that guy that I met, and I thought, you know what? David loved running. And unfortunate, it was terrible that the passing was obviously through something that you love. You know what I mean? So I thought, why not let this guy run in his honor? You know what I mean? Like, he wants to run, let him do that, and also do it in the spirit of running for David. And David's parents actually, they loved the idea. I didn't even tell them about it, I just did it. Because I missed the Brasse very much, and he changed my life when I was in varsity as well. And he was really like a very intelligent man. Very intelligent. Like, he wasn't like anybody I'd ever met before. He could change the trajectory of your life with a couple of sentences.
Like, he did that for you?
Oh yes. David was in his second year in UCT studying English or something. And he just decided he's going to go be a lawyer. I'll never forget this day. I'm walking past him, I'm like, where are you going? He's like, no, I'm done with this now. going to UWC and I'm going to go be a lawyer.
So your friends from high school?
From high school, 12 years old up until...
Okay, and then you still kept in touch like
yeah, now we didn't, not like...
Obviously, not.
You know how it goes, yes, you know. But like you and me, we know each other since we like 12, 13, but we're not there in touch all the time. But yeah, so when he just said, no, I'm going to go to UWC and be a lawyer, I was like, you're crazy, you can't do that. He's like, dude, I can do anything I want to do. This is what I want for my life and I'm choosing this now. And that was like thought-provoking for me in the sense that nothing that you choose is final.
Yeah.
Don't think because you're heading on this path you can't change. You can always change. If it's something that's not working out for you, don't follow it through just because you feel like you have to. But it's not something that you want and you've got to deviate to, you know, to get to where you need to be, man.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me. I don't know why, but it always stuck with me. So whenever I come to a point where I'm challenged, it's difficult, and I'm like, oh, is there something I really want to do? And then I always think about it. And I always think about David and how he would assess things and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's dope that you can have that friend in your life. Like, I think that is like good that I also had a portion of a brother-in-law and stuff like that. But there's also things that he told me, like, that's also keep pushing me on. Like, my first night I ever did comedy, he was with me. Like at the comedy club, and again, obviously he paused. Like I'm still doing comedy now, so but he paused. But he told me like, hey, don't give us up. We just keep on doing this. And he said we keep doing this. Like it's weird that he said that. Like
we powerful, not you.
Yeah, he said we just keep doing this. Man. Like, and I was doing the comedy. He was just like riding always with me. Like, but anyway, it's like weird that it's like I feel now that he's still with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's still doing it with me. Like so every time I'm on stage, I know he's there, like in the crowd, like laughing, like you're dying or whatever. You're dying again or whatever. Anyway, it's just weird. I just the story of your friend's passing has just stuck with me, and I think that like people we must remember them and what they love for and their lives is they did things a certain way that we can also like start thinking how to
100%. It reminds us all that death reminds us that we are mortal. We are not gonna live forever. So don't act like it, don't pretend like it. And it's like I said, death like that at such a young age, it shocks you because you realize, it could happen to me, it could happen to anybody else.
Yeah.
Because we always...
He was a fit guy.
Yeah, he's a fit guy, you're doing everything and you always think like, it's only 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds and you know, you're going to a funeral, this one and that one, it's old people. No, it doesn't work like that. It's just a good reminder, and it also gets you back on path, man. Because when death happens, it's a reflection, it's time to reflect. Because that's what it is, someone passes on, you're not just thinking about their memories and their family and stuff, you think about yourself. Because you think, what am I doing with my life? Where am I heading? Am I contributing? Am I being a good person? You think a lot of things. So it's a good time to reflect, despite the sadness. And then you can decide, like, Kapan as you are, or change a little, do something extra.
That person would have wanted to change.
Exactly. And you honor their memory by doing good things. You know what I mean? Whether it be for yourself, for your family, for strangers, whatever it is. Keep the legacy alive by honoring the good things that they did. You know what I mean? It's small things, man.
Yeah. It's cool, man. So to finish off, you're gonna be in the Roastmasters.
Yes, Roastmasters ZA at the match time.
when are you gonna be on stage?
It's gonna be 11 November.
Okay.
So at 16 stand-up comedians and wannabes. It's a mixture of people who can actually make jokes and people who are gonna.
But you were in the finals last year.
Yes, I made it to the finals.
So obviously you're good at roasting people like that.
Hey, you wanna see me roast people? Come look at the polls. Come check out how we act to you when you vote against me.
I'm not gonna vote against you. That's the thing about the polls. Like, there's a bunch of intimidating for me. Like, I don't want to vote against you and I don't want to vote against you because I like you both. Like, I'm a vote either which way. No? And the other one is like, Joey, is it like that? And I'm like, nah, brother. Oh, bro. I don't mean to like.
You are very perceptive. You are a very perceptive man because that is exactly what's gonna happen. If I see you like love his thing, I'm gonna say, hey bro,
Nah, I wouldn't. I said yes. I feel a bit bad because I don't let anybody down.
all in the level. So yeah, Roastmasters ZA 11 November.
Yeah, come check him out. Like,
And then the match time, check it out. But I'll post more stuff about it and so on. Yeah, it'll be fun. A lot of fun.
yeah, I mean, but shot for the chat. Like, it's been very like you've made me start to think. Yeah, and I was drifting off for a while because you gave me some words that made me start to think like how I need to maybe improve my life a bit. Like, I don't know.
Nah, whatever it is, Brad, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it, and this I look forward to many more of these and seeing more celebs coming from this Cape Town celebs. We're gonna see Hollywood and stuff, bro.
I would like to get you and Liam on next time. Maybe.
No, leave Liam at all.
And both of you on like so you can have like see how you interact with each other on camera. And yeah, short like.